Hello friends, this is Durga again from ITversity. So as part of this video, we'll go ahead and start setting up the Scala. First, let us understand the prerequisites. You need to at least have 4 GB RAM, not just for Scala but also for other tools which will be setting up going forward. And then you need to have 64-bit operating system, be it Windows, Linux or Mac OS. It has to be 64-bit. If it is 32-bit, you might run into many issues. So I highly recommend, or at times it is mandatory to have 64-bit operating system, irrespective of the operating system. And then you need to make sure that you have Jdk setup, and to validate you can just run java c -version, which will confirm that you have Jdk. Okay, once you confirm the JDK is available, you can open a new tab or new browser and go and say Scala installation or Scala download. Probably download might be the more appropriate word. And the latest version of Scala is 2.12.1, but we will go ahead and set up 2.11.8. To go to the previous versions, you have to click on all downloads. Here there is a small difference in setup process with Windows or Mac or Linux. With Mac or Linux, it will download the tar file, the zipped tar file. We just have to download, unzip and untar, which we'll see in as part of this video. If it is Windows, when we click on download, it will download an MSI file, which means you can just double click it and it will take care of the installation for you with all the environment variables available for you, and we just have to validate. To change the version, whether it is Windows or Linux, first you have to click on this all downloads and then go to the appropriate version. I will be choosing 2.11.11, which is the latest version under 2.11. Okay, and then you just click on it and it will download. And here we are only setting up Scala. We are not setting up the IDE. We will take care of it in a while, or as part of the next video. It is just 27.7 MB, so we'll wait until this is done. The download is almost done. Once it is downloaded, if it is Windows, just double click on it, going to downloads, and it will take care of the installation. You don't need to worry about anything else. But when it comes to Mac or Linux, you go to the command prompt and make sure the location where the file is downloaded is available. So you can see it here. When I say ls-ltr and when I start hitting tab after typing Scala, you can see this 2.11.11.tgz is available here. Okay, so now I am copying this to my home directory. If you are familiar with the tar command, you can untar the tar directly into the location you want. But in this case, I am taking two-step process, which is not really efficient. But I don't remember on top of my head about the tar command to untar and unzip to the desired location. Hence, I am copying and untarring. Okay, you can avoid it if you are very familiar with tar command. And here, once it is copied to the desired location, my desired location is the home directory, which is represented by tilde here. I can run tar xzf because it's a tarball and compressed. We have to use z to uncompress, x for extract the tarball, and then we can actually say scala.2.11.11.tgz. Now it is downloaded, and now let us try to first make sure that it is untarred. I'm just checking. Yeah, so the directory is here. I will create a soft link to this. With name Scala. It is one of the better practice to to create soft link with the actual technology name, so that when we upgrade later, we just have to unlink the existing link and link the upgraded version. And once it is done, you cannot just start Scala like this. It will complain command not found. To address this issue, you have to update your profile, and this is applicable only for Mac or Linux, or if you are using Windows, and if you untar and unzip like this in Windows, you have to go to environment variables and you have to set the environment variable, and also you have to update the path. But if you use MSI, you don't need to take care of these things. It will be taken care automatically. So now I have opened the profile, and I am creating a environment variable called Scala underscore home. It is under my home directory, which is this one, and I am giving path till the soft link, which is Scala, and then I am updating path. This is mandatory step, and make sure you append to the existing path. Don't override the path directly, and you will have many other issues. So make sure you append to the existing path. Existing path can be retrieved using $path and then colon, and then you have to point to the bin directory of the Scala, and bin directory will be under Scala home, which is this one /bin. So I have given the path to the bin directory where we will have the executable such as Scala, and now save it. Once you save it, even now if you run Scala command, it will say command not found, but if I exit and come back, it will be able to resolve. Here, as we just updated the profile will be executed whenever you try to log in. You just have to run this profile script again. Okay, now if I say Scala, okay, that means there is something wrong with my profile. Echo $path. Okay, so my home directory is not users D Gadiraji, it's IT Varsity. Okay, and now if I run the profile and then run Scala command, it will launch the Scala. Even in Windows, you don't need to go through all these steps of setting up the environment variable, etc. You can directly launch Scala, and you should see this. If you don't see this, then you have to troubleshoot and resolve the issue. You can write those things under discuss.itvarsity.com, which is the forums which I have created to support the students or the viewers. So if you run into any issues while setting up using your Windows, because I have demoed using Mac, you can go to discuss.itvarsity.com, sign up to this platform, and then you can start raising the top issues. Okay, that being said, now I have set up Scala successfully. I have launched Scala. You can say print hello world, and we are good to go. And as part of the next video, we will see how to set up Scala IDE, and then we will take it further. That being said, thank you very much. Bye.